Hello, traders and QBN members. Welcome back. Today is the first trading day of the week, 11th of August 2025. And as always, we're going to continue my QFX weekly webinar. And just to give you a little bit information about if you are new to this webinar, the format of this webinar, we are going to um, analyze the Forex market based on the fundamental and the technical, and then we look at how we help our traders through my QFX platform. So it's the series of my QFX, weekly. And if you don't know about my QFX, what is my QFX? QFX is the practical force training and the real-time market analysis for Forex traders. Either if you are a beginner or if you are struggling or if you are a seasonal professional trader, you can take maximum benefit from my QFX platform, which is I'm going to show you later on. Okay, so before we start, just the homework, and I'm going to read you guys the last paragraph that I'm not affiliate with, nor do I represent any security broker, dealer, or investment company. I'm not licensed or qualified to provide investment advice. Any trading decision I share are for information purpose only and should not be taken as financial or investment advice. It is important to verify all information independently, and any action you take based on that information are entirely your own responsibility. Okay, so as you know, guys, we are doing a lot of updates, a lot of improvements, and what I'm trying to do basically, I'm trying to bring my analysis platform in a way that I can easily help you through the weekly analysis. So we have basically I build make my life easier to give you the very useful insight of the market, and that's the platform which is I'm going to be using it today. And before that, let's look at the fundamental news. And these are news is very important. As being a professional trader, we look at this data, and because when this data is about to release, then we align this data with the price action and we look for the opportunities today. And as I said to you previously, that now I'm actively live every single day. Morning time, sometime I do, sometime not. It depends of my work schedule. It depends. Sometime I work with my tech team very late night because we're updating the system, and I'm going to share you some updates, very interesting updates. But I'm actively involved into the New York session analysis, and today I basically push my traders not to miss those opportunities, which is I'm going to share with you what opportunities I've shared and how my traders have taken the maximum benefit. So in that case, you will understand the value of my QFX platform, whether you are a new or struggling or professional trader. I'm going to share with you that information in this webinar too. So let's look at the news. We look at the whole week. And today we didn't have any high impact news. We had a bank holiday in Japan, so we haven't seen any big volatility on yen. But as being an intraday, we managed very decent profit, which is I'm going to show you in a minute. So Tuesday, we are expecting high impact data for the Aussie dollar. The most important for me is the rate. We'll see here because we haven't seen any forecast data yet, so it's going to be very tricky. But that's going to be tomorrow, 5:30 a.m. This is London time, by the way. So we have RBA press conference, and tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow morning, we don't have any high impact news in London morning. But tomorrow afternoon, we have CPI data is coming for the dollar. If you look at the projection here, we can see here the CPI data is expected slightly better, slightly lower, slightly better. So then we have Wednesday, we have another wage price index quarter by quarter, slightly lower. Then Thursday, we have unemployment change and unemployment rate for the Aussie dollar. We'll see here how the Aussie dollar is going to react with these news. And then based on that, probably we're going to have some good idea about these two news on Thursday. We have Thursday, we have GDP month by month is coming. Slightly, is data forecasted is good, but we'll see when the data is going to release. On Thursday afternoon, we have a PPI data is coming. If you look at, we're expecting slightly better. So that's give us the good sign for the dollar. We have unemployment claim is coming, which is the 225K versus 226K, which is good sign for the dollar. Then Friday, we have a bank holiday in France and Italy. Uh, Later on, we have a high impact news month by my core retail sales coming for the dollar. If you look at the data, slightly lower, and slightly higher. So we'll see here at the end of the week how the dollar is going to react. But based on that, we look at these timing, and then we look at the price action, and then we align our technical pattern and price action and the structure. And if all of them is in right shape in the right direction, then we look for the opportunity. But being an intraday, we always look for the opportunity even if the market is consolidated, because we help our traders squeeze a couple of pips, which is I'm going to show you in the platform now. Okay, so and then we have just stay with me, guys. At the end, I'm going to share you some couple of more good news. So, all right, so let's look at the technical point of view, and basically we have designed this, you know, structure here just to make easier for me to analyze most of the pairs in shorter time frame and to give you valuable information. So normally we look at the dollar index, but here we don't look at the dollar index. We're just gonna go the pair we be trading it. So the first, if you look at the Euro USD, and if you are following my analysis on the YouTube, and last week we can see here we have after this news reaction, non-farm price develop impulsive, we have this correction, and then we have taken a long trade here. And we have mentioned all these analysis reviews on the MyQFX YouTube channel. But if you haven't seen it, go and watch all of them. You will find out. So this morning, when we look at here, we always look at the previous high and lows. You can see here the price nicely respected here, and after once the price rejected here, and if you look at this candlestick pattern, this is what I'm talking about. This is the candlestick pattern, is inside candle pattern, bearish inside candle pattern. So this morning, so we have this beautiful short trade here, and we encourage all our traders to not to miss this opportunity and squeeze amazing profit here. The target we already defined. This is the area point of interest, which we explain our trader. This is the target. We also mentioned we have a price imbalance here. What is imbalance? That's a part of the training that's is available on my QFX platform. You can watch it if you're a new trader. So this is the target what we're expecting here. And now I'm going to show you how we analyze these entries today, and help our traders not to miss any opportunity. But moving forward, what exactly we are looking into it, because we always follow the basic price action. The price has broken this previous high. So in upcoming hours and upcoming days, what we are looking at is a price action point of view. And if the price stay above this level, then I'm expecting one more push to the upside. Let's suppose if the price does not respect this support level and the price break, give us the confirmation, then we're looking at continuation to the downside. Keep in mind, we also had the price imbalance around this area. We'll see if the price gonna hit this area or not, but that's in upcoming days. So we look at this price action like this morning, as I said to you, my traders, that we are looking at some price action. Then one possibility, price might gonna break and give us the confirmation, continuation, or price respect, then we look for the short. So how we analyze the entries, and which was the pretty straightforward. We have, if you look ahead, this was the first analysis we did this morning around 8:44. You can see a London time. We look at the price action. We explain our trader, look here, the price failed to stay above this level. Price also failed to break below this level. So we have false breakout around this level. We have false breakout around this level. So the price trap into this situation, which is look like it's a opportunity is about to come. That's why we explain our trader to look for the opportunity. And this another important thing is if you look at the bottom, we have a momentum was bearish. That give us the high probability, that possibility of short trade here. Even in 4 hour, as mentioned here, the price was around this level. So we were expecting possibility of short. That's why we announced this trade. And then later on, the price pattern give us the confirmation that is a sign of continuation to the downside. What does it mean, the price pattern? We have this one, we call it head and shoulder pattern. That give us the high probability and price nicely broken this one. As mentioned, my trader just keep taking a pullback short trade here. You can see here, we haven't mentioned here, we mentioned here reason behind. We look at this high and we look at this low, and this is the point of interest we mentioned this morning. So price nicely this morning, just before New York opening bell, 1:13, 1:15 p.m. London time. We explain our traders time to bank some profit. And after banking some profit, as mentioned, we are looking a sign of continuation. So any pullback would consider high probability trade, which is exactly happened. So then at the New York session, this is what we did. We explained, guys, if you see any pullback, that would be, high probability trade continuation to the downside. So this is the trade I actively mentioned today, guys. This is one of the trades I actively mentioned, trader. Don't miss this opportunity. Take an opportunity. But if you guys was online, you could hear me, and with my alongside with my other analyst, we have broadcast that information not to miss this opportunity, and we have squeezed amazing profit on Euro USD. So we had a beautiful trade here. Even in intraday, we are still looking for another pullback. Let's see here if the price is going to develop. But as you can see here, based on the today, we have this, taken maximum opportunity on Euro USD. So again, just to recap what we're looking here, future upcoming days. So we can looking here if the price is going to, there's a possibility if the price break, give us a confirmation. That's a sign of continuation. And another possibility of pullback, that might be a possibility. Another possibility, which mostly price does it, that's basically price break and give us a false breakout. And then if the price give us the confirmation here, then I'm expecting continuation to the upside. So this is, we call it, this is the edge we have it. Like this morning, we have this edge. Now we have this edge. So upcoming hours, we'll see how this gonna go. But in my QFX, we already broadcast that information here, what we're looking here. So in my QFX platform, this is our own proprietary price-based chart, which help us to identify the price action and the price pattern, and that's what we're looking here. So we're only gonna take a long trade here. This is the point of interest. This is our intraday system, and if the price gonna break and give us the confirmation at this level, then probably that's gonna give us the high probability of early sign of continuation to the upside. Otherwise, we are looking pullback continuation to the downside, because for counter, we're also looking here some sort of like a price action here. Exactly the way we had it, we have this false breakout. We also had this low here, false breakout and price trap here. We're looking, if we find this kind of price action here, then we're going to be looking for the opportunity accordingly. So we had a nice trade on Euro USD and the 4 hour, which is already mentioned to you. So let's look at the pound dollar. And pound dollar, we have, as you following my analysis on the MyQFX YouTube channel, after this impulsive price develop correction, and already mentioned on my YouTube channel, my QFX channel, that we are looking one more push, which we had it yet last week. We really enjoy this pullback. So opening of the market open, we were looking for this breakout. So if you look at this candlestick pattern, if you look at this candle, we have bullish strong candle, which is the bullish engulfing candle. So we have this breakout long trade here, this Asian session, squeeze amazing profit. So we were expecting possibility price might gonna respect and continuation, but instead price develop a false breakout and reverse. So then we also had this beautiful short trade here, and the target was around this level, which you can see here around this level, price respected many times. So this was the target nicely hit, and we squeezed amazing profit on this one. So what is next? We are looking into it. So we are looking here. This is the point of interest. So where we're looking here, there might be one possibility price might going to develop pullback as a sign of continuation to the upside. Second is price nicely developed false breakout. So if we see the pullback, so we're definitely going to look for the opportunity accordingly. But if the price break and give us the confirmation, then we're looking at counter short, continuation to the downside. But we'll see. And that's basically in upcoming hours and upcoming days. And when we look at the calendar, we have only high impact news that's is the for the cable. That is the GDP data is coming here. That's projection is positive. But Tuesday we have this data is coming for the dollar. We'll see here if what sort of the market is dollar is going to react. With the way we look at here, PPI, which is exactly saying positive, slightly lower, slightly positive. And if I see the dollar strength, then I'm expecting possibility continuation for cable downside. If the data when it's going to be released is a negative, then might be a possibility of a pullback here. But let me share with you how we analyze today and help our traders to not to miss this opportunity. We had amazing trade, guys. So if you look at we have this was the beautiful breakout. That's what we did just before the market open. We did this analysis and pretty straightforward. We look at here the price action, and if you look at the price action, we have price nicely respected many time here. So as explained, let the price break. We also had this area of interest because the price also developed inverted head and shoulder pattern. That's what we explained. While the price is here, avoid taking any trade. Once the price gonna break, then look for the opportunity. So we had this beautiful breakout long trade here and price nicely shoot up. So after this one, we were expecting a sign of continuation, but price refused. So after squeezing some few pips, I'm talking about this breakout we had it, and then afterwards we were looking for another opportunity. Price refused. Then we had this beautiful another analysis. We look at the price action here. We also had this pullback here, small pullback. But after that, you can see just before the New York session, as we see the price refuse to stay above this level. So, and price, this is the low price broken and retest, give us the confirmation. Then we explain if the price can break, then we consider this one as a false breakout and look for the opportunity accordingly. We also mentioned trader here. You can see here we have head and shoulder pattern, price nicely broken and hit to the first target. And we explain our traders bank some profit. That was the one of the trade we mentioned here. But I mentioned later on in the New York session that any pullback that's going to give us a sign of continuation. And we did, this is the one of the analysis I personally push my trader not to miss this opportunity and take the benefit. This is the pullback. We had it at the New York session. Price nicely hit and bank some profit. So that was the one of the trade we had it beautiful. And now we're going to look at in upcoming days. We'll see if the price is going to respect the support level or develop pullback, or if the price gonna break or give us the confirmation here. So there might be a possibility price might gonna be stay within the structure here. And let's see here one of these news, probably tomorrow. This news will give us some opportunity. Otherwise, Thursday we have GDP data is coming for cable month by month. We'll see how that's going to work. Once the data is going to release, we'll see how the market is going to react. So that was the amazing trade we had it today, guys. All right, so we also had it, just to show you another one is a pound yen. And the best trade we had it, that's all the Swiss franc, all of them, we had a beautiful trade. Now, let me share with you the pound yen trades. And if you follow my analysis in the YouTube, my QFX, we had this beautiful long trade here. I've already explained all that trades here. So if you look at here, being an intraday trader, this is what one of the strength we have it in my QFX platform. Even the market is consolidated in 4 hour, but we always broadcast all that information, price action, so the traders can not to miss any small or more opportunity, and they can maximize it any opportunity raised based on the price action. But if you look at here, we haven't seen any big, moves here, but still we manage very decent profit. If you look at here, we have all of them. You have all of them. Beautiful analysis we did and how we did. We look at the price is respecting at this level, price is going down, so we look at the opportunity. When the price is broken this previous high, you can see here, price respected, might be gonna go up. So we look at the long trade here, helping our traders not to miss this opportunity to squeeze amazing profit. So this is, I'm gonna show you, but let's look at the what exactly we are looking here in pound yen in a longer time frame. So you can see here the price previously respected here. Okay, just give me 1 second, guys. I need to find out my, okay, sorry. All right. What's happening in my keyboard? Just give me one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, now it's good. Sorry, guys. All right. So if you look at the price action here, and I'm expecting at least price should come around this level and then give us the price action here. If the price is gonna break this above here and give us the confirmation, then I'm expecting sign of continuation. But right now, the price has developed consolidation. Today, we had a bank holiday we had in Japan, so we haven't seen any big, uh, you know, price action. But as long as the price stay above this level, I'm still expecting continuation. After this impulsive, price looks like it's developing a correction that give us a high probability of continuation to the upside. The only way I'm going to be looking a short trade here, and if the price is, I'm talking about the high time frame. If the price gonna break and give us the confirmation, then I'll be looking here. So always mark the recent high and low and look for the price action. And within this small consolidation, how we analyze today and help our traders to not to miss this opportunity. That was a beautiful trade we had it. So first of all, you can see here, we explain each and every single small opportunity. This was the beautiful breakout long trade here. And then we had it another beautiful long trade here, short trade here, which is a pretty straightforward. Again, you look at here because we constantly, that's the one of the strength we have it in my QFX. When I'm explaining the real-time live analysis, this is what we look at. My analyst, their job is to continuously monitoring the price action and broadcast that information, not only based through analysis through the live RD squawk. So make sure the trader don't miss this opportunity. And we explain each and everything. So here you can see here, we look at the basic price behavior. So you look at here, I'm going to explain to you here so you will understand and you can implement it in your trading. So look at here, this is the first high is broken. And after that, the price come back and retest, give us the confirmation, sign of continuation, which we did in previous analysis. We had this one. Now the price broken, this one. So what we expecting here, we were expecting some price correction and continuation, but price refused. And that give us the possibility of continuation to the downside. Then we look at this is a point of interest, which is already mentioned here. We have this area, price nicely respected here. So this is the point of interest where we're looking if the price going to break, then high probability of short trade here. The reason why I'm saying it high probability, because when we take a short trade here, we have very tight stop loss. As soon as the price hit to the certain profit target, which is the previous low, we explain our trader it's time to bank some profit. That was the beautiful, this short trade we had it. Okay, so that was an amazing trade. So then we had another pretty straightforward, a long trade here, which is already, you can see here, we constantly, as I mentioned, we're looking for the price action, and we explain those price action. You can see here, exactly what we're expecting here. So we have this low is broken. So we were expecting possibility of short trade here, but we can see here the price is already developed. You can see inverted head and shoulder pattern. So we're looking here, guys, if safest way, if the price gonna break this one or if it's gonna break, then we look for the opportunity. So what happened here? So the price nicely broke on, and after that, price retest, give us the confirmation, hit to the previous high. Then we explain our traders time to bank some profit. So that was a beautiful long trade here. I'm talking, this is the price rejection we had it. This is the price rejection. Price came back, hit this level, and then continuation. So that was a beautiful. Then we did another analysis, which is a pretty straightforward that we expecting a pullback or breakout, price nicely hit to the profit target. Then we had, this is the last trade we had it. You can see here the price nicely developed a sideways market. This is the first high, so we're looking for this breakout, price nicely broken. So you can see here, guys, how we analyze the market in even if the market is wasn't in, you know, uh, big moves, but still we how we help our traders to manage amazing profit on this one. So that was a beautiful trade we had it. Now I'm going to share with you the best trade we had it today. The best pair we had it, all the Swiss franc. We had amazing trades. And the best trade I shared today with my traders today live, I think that was a 3 or 4 trades. So I highly recommend at the New York session, come on live. Make sure you turn on the squawk and make sure you listen to me what I'm saying. I can give you amazing trade, guys, through analysis. And most of the traders really, really enjoying it. So make sure don't miss that opportunity. The best pair we had it today was the pound Swiss franc and the dollar Swiss franc. And let me share with you guys what I'm talking here. Okay, so dollar Swiss franc, if you look ahead, this is what we're looking for the opportunity. We look at the price action here. Price developer consolidations, we explain to trader again. We always pay attention to detail, and then through intraday in 4 hour, if you look at here, we have bearish bullish engulfing candle, which means you can see a strength of bullishness. We have this breakout this morning, and after that, as I mentioned, my trader just keep taking a pullback. The first target around this level, which price nicely hit. The final target around this level, this is what I'm expecting here. Let's see here if the price is gonna continue. Right, guys? So this is what exactly we're looking here. So again, we have this breakout, we have this breakout. So what I'm expecting here after this impulsive reaction, if I find the price develop correction, then I'm looking for one more push to the upside. Then I have to look at the news as well. Let's see here. Uh, okay, let me. So let's see tomorrow before this news, before this news, if I see the prices developing as correction here, then I'm expecting one more push to the upside. But before the news, if I see the impulsive reaction to the upside around this level, then I will see if the news is bad, then I'm expecting possibility of counter. Otherwise, break, give us a confirmation and sign of continuation. So how we analyze today and then help our traders to squeeze amazing profit. That was a beautiful trade we had it. That was a pretty straightforward. This was a small breakout, but the best trade we had it. This was the best trade we had it. You can see here, price developed this consolidation. We said to my trader, pay attention to detail. This is our intraday system, and we announced this trade. Momentum is bullish. 4 hour, we have this reason, valid reason to take some opportunity and price nicely continue and hit this level and squeeze amazing profit. So that was a beautiful trade. We also had amazing trade on pound Swiss franc. As mentioned today, we have if you follow my analysis in the on the MyQFX platform, we have this beautiful breakout impulsive. We have this correction, and we were looking one more push to the upside. We had an amazing trade, guys. So if you look ahead, this was the trade we had it. That was the pretty straightforward when the market opened. London morning session just before London open, we have this breakout because as I said to my trader that if sorry guys, I'm just using my um, okay. Morning, as mentioned to my trader that we have price. If the price gonna break this previous high, then keep taking a long trade here. So we had this beautiful breakout, price nicely broken. We have this breakout this morning, and after that, we also had a one pullback, which we announced today. So we had this beautiful breakout. That was the London morning session. After this breakout, we also mentioned this one, not to miss any opportunity, take a pullback. So we announced all these trades at the New York session to help our trader not to miss this opportunity and squeeze amazing profit. So that was a beautiful pound Swiss franc and dollar Swiss franc. The best trade I helped my traders to squeeze amazing profit, that was the gold. The gold was amazing trade, and plus the dollar yen. And I literally pushed my traders not to miss this opportunity. That was a beautiful opportunity we had it. Especially, let me share with you the dollar yen. This was a beautiful trade, guys. As mentioned, we have this previously price broke on the structure and look for the pullback. We have this impulsive correction. We have this one, and the price nicely broken the previous high. I said to my trader, just keep pushing, keep taking a long trade here on dollar yen. So we had amazing trade, guys. So this was the trade I mentioned this morning, afternoon at the New York session. I said to my guys, easily 20, 30 pips, you can squeeze it. That's mentioned any pullback. I forced them to take these trades here and hit to their profit target, squeeze amazing profit. That was the trade we had it. The best trade we had it, which mostly the trader really enjoyed it, that was the gold trade here. And let me share with you the gold trade here. Okay, so if you look at the gold, we've been short or bias was short this morning at the market open. And as always mentioned to my trader, pay attention to previous highs and lows. And that's very, very helpful to look at. We have been short from here. A reason behind it, if you look at here, we have sort of like a head and shoulder pattern that give us the high probability of short. Being an intraday, we always get into early and then we squeeze amazing profits. So we were looking some price action. We also had some counter long trade here, mainly the price broken. We had this beautiful short trade here. This is the area price nicely respected. If you look at this bullish candle, we also had a counter long trade here, and afterwards we had a beautiful short trade here. So, and today at the New York session, I was very active, and I'll encourage my trader to take the maximum benefit. And hopefully from next week, I'm going to be recording all of my live analysis activity, and then I will broadcast that information into my QFX platform or in the YouTube channel and in my channel, where you will see it real time, how I help and push my trader not to miss this opportunity. And then you will understand the value of the MyQFX platform, and that's going to help you to understand effectively. And next time you will be enjoying it, making a lot of pips, guys. Okay, so this we had a beautiful trade, guys, no doubt. So let me share with you the New York. I'm going to share with the analysis. Okay, this one, this is one of my analysts he did, and a beautiful trade we had it. And I basically personally mentioned this trade to my trader. And as I said to my trader, this was the counter trade just before this candlestick was bullish candle was respecting. And I said to my trader, look for here. If we see the pullback, then we're looking another pullback. This is the target, what I'm expecting it. Otherwise, we have a counter opportunity and look for this area, looking for another pullback around this area. So I mentioned both long and short, and most of the traders really enjoy. So this is the analysis we did broadcast. As mentioned to my trader, look for pullback around this level. And if I don't see the pullback around this level, so let the price break and give us the confirmation. So this one, literally, I pushed them through live audio commentary, not to miss this opportunity. Price nicely broke on this previous high. Give us the confirmation and take it, take it. And then we also mentioned this one, take it. As soon as the price hit to the profit target, we explain our trade it's time to bank some profit. So that was a beautiful trade, guys. Most of the traders really enjoyed it. Once the price hit this level, price rejected, then I did another analysis. And that was the, let me share with you guys. This is the, no, this was the long trade we had it. Okay. So I mentioned this one, the counter short trade we had it. So this was the beautiful short trade here. Look at this one. This one also I'm just going to share with you. With the previous analysis, we banked some profit and I asked my trader not to miss this opportunity. We did another analysis and pinpoint, squeeze amazing profit. But I really was keen for taking this trade here. So once the price, we look at the 4 hour, guys. We look at the 4 hour and based on that, we make a decision. So 4 hour, we were expecting some price action around this level. You can see here, short trade here. And intraday, this is what I did. And I encourage my trader not to miss this opportunity. I said to my trader, why? Because look at here, the price broken, price should stay above, but price refuse. And if the price gonna hit, there might be a possibility of counter short trade, but I really recommend this is the high is broken. So while the price is here, don't initiate because let the price break this pattern and look for the opportunity. While because we have this 3 times price try to break. That's I mentioned to my trader. Now, guys, we have high probability of continuation to the downside because the price refused third time could not break. So that might be gonna break the short trade. Look for this breakout. The price nicely broken even after the breakout price retest and hit to the profit target. And this is what explained my trader's time to make some profits. So that was a beautiful short trade at this afternoon. I mentioned to my trader not to miss this opportunity and take the maximum benefit. And afterwards, even now, basically one of my analysts, he mentioned another one, beautiful analysis on gold. Let me share with you guys. If you look at here, he just mentioned now, if you look at here, price nicely respecting here at this support level and how we analyze the market, price nicely broken, give us the confirmation and hit to the profit target. And most of the traders squeeze amazing profit, guys. So you can see, guys, we had a nice, beautiful long trade on gold. So what is where we're looking for gold in upcoming future, because we need to look at the bigger picture. So what I'm expecting here, as always mentioned, and we keep it very simple. Every time when the price break recent high and low, if the price gonna continue, we are looking continuation sign. So if you look at here, the price nicely broken this low here, and even the price broken in retest give us the confirmation continuation. So we'll see here if the price is going to, let me say it here, refresh it. You can see here the price is rejected here. We also had a long trade here. Now we are looking as long as the price break and give us the confirmation long here. Otherwise, we still expecting possibility of short trade here. Even if you look at here the price action, right now we did this analysis. As you can see here, price nicely broken the previous high. As you can see here, the price broken and give us the confirmation. We haven't seen any candle close here. Beautiful long trade here, easily 60, 70 pips. Most of the traders are really enjoying it. Even pound yen, most of the traders are really enjoying it and squeeze amazing profit. So that was the beautiful trade we had it, guys, on gold and upcoming, which is already mentioned to you. If the price gonna continue, this is the previous high and this is the high. We also had this price imbalance. We're not sure if the price gonna come here down. If it's gonna come, we're not gonna miss any opportunity. And we will broadcast all the price action into the analysis section. So this is what exactly we are looking into it, guys. Yes, another important news. I was planning to do the seminar in QBN office, global office in Dubai. I just postponed for the next week. Reason behind it, because our team are, QBN, they are bringing an amazing CRM software, which is very unique, and I'm waiting for that. Once that is done, then definitely I will be, most likely, I'm expecting within a couple of days, we will have a new amazing CRM platform for the MT5. And then definitely I will basically go through that MT5 first to understand it. So then I can help you to train you and give you the training on that, new CRM. That was going to be amazing tool. And then plus basically I'm going to be organize a seminar in Dubai, which is the information will be broadcast and share with you. Another important thing is, because you can see here the 20% bonus still available on QBN Global website, guys. If you haven't utilized these opportunities, I'm not sure how long that's going to be last, but take the maximum benefit, guys. Open an account. Maximum bonus amount is $400 once you get it, and trust me, you can, understand the analysis which is I'm showing it. And on top of that, guys, now I'm actively involved. I can help you the trades through my QFX platform. And another important, amazing thing is that you open an MT5 account, you can just easily plug in your MT5 global account through my QFX. You just give your account detail, login details, and lot size. You press the save button. Once you see that information is saved, it means your account is active. And then based on that, you can receive all of our analysis here, and you don't need to go into the platform to trade. You can easily trade from here. So any trade you open it, it will automatically open into your MT5, and you can manage your tool. As mentioned you in my previous analysis, we have amazing tool here. So let's give you an example here. Let's suppose if I want to take a short trade here, or long trade, any short trade, long trade. If I take a long trade here, my trade is open here, and if you look at here, instantly it is open into the my QFX, into the MT5. So if I can close here, it will close from there too. If I close here, if I make a break even, if I close this trade here 10 pips, I made a 10 pips, close here, and trade is closed here. And if you look at here, you can see here almost 9 pips I made it, means $9 I have made it. And you can see here, if you really want to consider, you can see my QFX, and this is the trade ID, which is copy here. So you don't need to copy here. You don't need to go and trade here. You can basically trade from here, and you can manage your positions easily. And end of the day, you can make a lot of pips. You can make a lot of pips here, guys. So whenever we announce this analysis, for example, if here the trader mentioned, look for this breakout, when this breakout was performing here, you don't have to do anything, just click here and press the buy button and enjoy, right? And this trade will be automatically copied. And if you make pips here, right now basically I put $1 1 pip, so I made a 9 pips. So if you look at here in the platform, my QFX platform, I can make exactly 9 pips. I see the exactly $9 basically I made $1 1 pips. If I click on this one, if you look at the open and close position, and if you look at the MT5, my open and close position has to match 100%. You can see here, this is my closing price. And if you look at here, this is my closing price, exactly the match. And if I want to see my opening price, if you look ahead, this is my opening price, and this is my opening price. You can see 100% match. So this is one of the connections we were working on it now. We build it, and then you can easily follow the analysis, and you can easily basically make a lot of pips. So if you are a my QFX member. If not, open a live account with a QBN Global and let me help you to make a lot of pips. And that pips is going to bring you a lot of money. So this is what we are working on it now. So as soon as the new CRM is going to go live, we'll broadcast that information, and definitely I will broadcast that information and let you know. Then when I'm going to have a seminar, in this seminar, I'm going to cover most of the Forex uh, trading topic, which is already mentioned in my previous analysis. All right, guys, that's it for now. And we have a 15 minutes, and I'm looking forward to any question you have it. I believe, guys, you can talk, you can unmute yourself, and you can ask any question, and I'm more than happy to help you. Just keep you reminding you guys, New York session, try to come online in my QFX, listen my audio commentary, watch the live analysis, keep practicing it in my QFX platform. And then once you're confident, open a live account, which is I just mentioned to you, open an MT5 account, and then connect with the MyQFX, enjoy the pips, and enjoy the money. I hope it makes sense. So now it's your turn, guys. So any question, feel free, anything, any question you want to ask, I'm here.
Hey Ashraf, how are you?
I'm good, Dr. K.
Yeah, I noticed you when you announce something, it says they remove stop loss or
Mhm.
banking some pips. You do both?
Yeah, it's like let me explain to you. It's a very good question. And the way it works, like give you an example here, and then you will understand what I'm talking here. So my analyst has mentioned here that he mentioned that if the price gonna break this pattern, then
Mm-hmm.
look for the opportunity, basically, right? So it means that when we look at the breakout opportunity is the pattern when the price break the pattern, or when the price break the structure,
Mm-hmm.
then there is an opportunity. So in this scenario, so we are looking, this is the high, this is the low, right? So I'm going to be looking, if the price going to break, this is the high, then I'm going to be looking a long trade here. It means I'm going to press the long button, buy trade here on pound yen, and my target around this level. Or if the price going to break this one, then I'm going to take a short trade here, and my target would be this low here. So this is pretty standard, industry standard price action. So when the price going to break this above high, so when we opening a position,
Mm.
By default in the system, we have a 35 pip stop loss. Means like if you
Oh.
don't if you don't adjust your stop loss, so you will be get out as soon as the price hit to the minus 35 pips. That's we call emergency stop loss.
Um,
In my QFX, you cannot open any position without stop loss. That's why we have put the restriction into it. So let's say if I open my position and my stop loss is 35, and then
mm,
as soon as the price moves in my direction, then my analyst mentioned it's time for you to your stop loss is here to move your stop loss close to the entry. So that's why we say tighten your stop loss. Consider tightening your stop loss or move your stop loss at the break even. What exactly he mentioned? He mentioned that when you open a position, stop loss was here when the price is going in your direction. So it's better to reduce the risk. So
okay.
you have a two choices. Either you can move your stop loss further, or you can put the stop loss at the break even exactly where you enter the trade. So if the price goes against you, you're gonna come out as the no profit, no loss. When the price hit to the certain target, profit target, then my analysis also mentioned it's time to consider banking some pips or move your stop loss at the break even. So,
Mm,
so banking a pips, there's a two way of banking a pips, right? Means that what is the two ways? Let me explain to you here. First of all, I enter my position here. Price move in this direction. My analyst is saying my stop loss is here. My analyst is saying price is moving your direction. Either you move your stop loss here or put it here where you enter the price. So now what I did basically, I pressed the break even button. My stop loss was here. It moves to here. So mean if the price gonna come back here, I will out at zero. I will not lose any pips.
mm.
So when the price hit this level high, then my analyst said it's time to consider banking some profit or move your stop loss at the break even. Means like if you haven't moved your stop loss previously, you have two choices. Either you can move your stop loss at the break even, or you can consider banking some pips. Means you can close your trade and bank some pips, or there's another way to banking some pips. For example, I give you an example here. Let's say from here to here is 30 pips move, right?
Okay.
So if my analyst is saying consider banking some pips, so one choice is I can close my trade here. I can take my 30 pips and enjoy my 30 pips. That's the first option. Second option is my stop loss is here. I move my stop loss here at this level, which is the 15 pips, right? So then I said I can hold my trade. It might gonna continue, and then
Mm.
I probably are gonna make 100 pips, right? But let's say if the price gonna come back here and hit this level, the the price gonna kick me out, but it still made a 15 pips in profit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, you're
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah. So this is, and interestingly we give that information constantly. We're
Oh,
giving them information. It's time, like here, we mentioned time is time to consider banking some profit. So my analysts, their job is continuously monitoring it and give this information. This is what we do it every single day. Every single pair you pick up, you will see all the analysis and we're putting that information. So it's a very good question. I hope that makes sense to you.
yeah, it makes sense because break even is good.
Yeah,
Well, you move the stop loss, but you earn a little bit more if it goes there.
absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Any other question? Guys, I'm telling you, you are missing a big opportunity if you're not going to be logged into the New York session. And I urge you to log into the New York session and listen the conversation between me and another analyst. We are making a fun for all the traders. We are telling them, take this opportunity, take it. We're talking about, amazing, amazing opportunity and helping our trader not to miss this opportunity. Now, this is a time to everyone to make a lot of money. We have everything. We have an in-house brokerage. We have an in-house analysis. We have an in-house support team, right? What else you guys needed? If you go any other broker, You won't find that kind of support and help. We have an amazing platform where I broadcast that information every single day, through live analysis. That you practice it, and once you practice it and you make pips, even if you don't have money, you practice it and you make pips, we will give you the money. What else you need it then? Come on and practice. Okay. And we don't know because how long this webinar is going to be free. But once the all the parameters is done, then this webinar is not going to be free. It's going to be only for the members. Yeah. So any other question, if you have, feel free to ask.
Excuse me, how you doing, Mr. Ashraf? With
I'm
Eduardo
good,
Lozano,
my Eduardo. I'm good, my friend. Yes, go ahead.
Dr. K. Good afternoon from here. Okay, Mr. Ashraf, I have like something there's something like thinking a lot. The spreads, the
Yes.
commissions,
Yes.
because I would like to understand it better. But okay, in this part that you're showing in your screen,
Yeah.
let us see this one, GBP Gen.
Yeah. JPB,
It's
JPY.
yeah. In this
Yeah.
moment, it is gonna fluctuate in 3.2 or
Yeah.
4. Okay, so the spread is high. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what would I like? I need to make a position that wins those 3.3 spreads for the broker and for me. Yeah, but
Yeah.
in sometimes I see the analysis, and with the meter I calculate how many pips are fluctuating,
Mm-hmm.
and many times it fluctuate lower than the spread that the broker is selling.
Mm-hmm.
So I see to make a hard position over there.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. All right. So first of all, before you're gonna have to understand the dynamics of this industry is very very important. And Edward, thank you for asking this question. It's a very important question for being a trader. It's very important for us. Sometime if you have experience in the night time, probably that's gonna be when the New York session is closed and just before the Tokyo session open. At that time, I recommend everyone should not be initiate any trade. Reason behind it, because at that time, some of the sessions are closed. When the sessions are closed, you will see the spread is way high. Like here, you can see 3.7. At that time, you're probably going to see 30 pips spread or 20 pips spread. It happens. So first of all, pay attention to detail. Don't trade at that specific time. You should be trading at that time when there is a market makers and market players in the market. When there's going to be market makers and players in the market, you will see the spread is going slightly lower. And QBN at this stage, we are giving very raw spread to all our members. It's a very important you need to understand. But the some pairs we don't have this flexibility to give those the very low spread. But what we can do, we can provide you the smooth execution. So it's a very important. Being a professional trader for me is more important that I don't mind to pay extra spread, but I really want that my trade should be executed. Because what happens sometime, the most of the brokers, like for example, the price is going up and you want to buy here, instead the market buy here, the market buy here for you and then give you the huge spread and minus. So I don't want that sort of things. And sometimes when you're buying here and the market sometimes give you the slippage, does not execute your order. So if you nutshell, if you look at here, in whole universe, everyone want to make money. And I always believe into the win-win situation. So even if the broker is taking slightly high spread, but is making me smooth and fast execution, that I am more than happy to take it. But in certain degree, I don't want to go in a high spread because that's definitely is going to affect my decision making because I'm expecting from enter from certain point, but the price is going spread is high, then I will not be able to make money whatever I was supposed to make money. But here you can see here the yen pair and the gold, there's always high spread. And the high spread, it fluctuates because sometime when you see the prices going high, the prices, there's a volatility comes kicked in the market, and the market makers jump into it, and that's why you can see sometimes the spread is high. So in that scenario, what exactly I would recommend, especially for the novice traders, that you should go focus only those major pair which has a low spread, and then you can practice. But for me, is like pound yen is one of my favorite pair too, because even though if I have a spread, it always give me the huge, pips here. But the thing is like one thing, once you keep practicing it at this stage, once you learn it, and then you feel comfortable even trading with a high spread, because then you understand. For example, give you an example. Let's say if you're talking about the pound yen, let's suppose if I'm going to be taking a long trade here, then I'm going to be deciding, okay, I'm taking a specific long here, then where I'm going to be exiting it. If I'm exiting at this level, and I can see here from here to here, this journey is 30 pips, and the broker is charging me 3 pips spread or 4 pips spread, it's okay. Because if my plan is to make like 10, 15 pips, then I need to find out where I'm going to be exiting it. So again, it's a very important. So you have to plan your trade. Once you plan your trade, then it's going to be easier for you to adjust and absorb the spread. But if you don't have a plan and you just keep jumping into it, and then you're going to end up paying too much spread and not making any profit. So it's a very important to understand your plan, and then you should be executing your trade according to the plan. The When the spread things comes, then you will understand every time when you, like for example, right now I can see here, if I open any position here, like 4 pips, 5 pips, like here, as soon as I open the position, it takes me 5 pips. So when the price is, that's more important thing you need to understand this spread here. When the spread is going down, and then you want to open a position here, let's suppose now 2.7. If I open trade here, has a different pricing. You can see here, this is a different price. And all these trades is basically, you can see the first one is 5 pips drop. You takes me like 4 point something spread. Now this spread is taken different. So that's basically, you need to understand, okay, if I'm going to be taking a position here, and as soon as I'm going to be taking enter, that's going to take me too much spread here. So it's better for me to look for the pullback, let the price come a little bit down, and then I'm going to be taking here. Because reason why, if I'm going to be taking a position here, I know I can easily squeeze like a 20 pips. So I can bear with 3 pips or 4 pips, spread here. But if I'm going to be taking here, I'm gonna take like a, let's suppose I'm gonna take like, let's suppose hypothetically, let's say 4 pips I'm going to spread here, and the price come back here. That's, I'm gonna be looking like a minus 15 or something. That's not gonna worth for me to take trade here. I should wait for that. That I know my target is at least 20, 30 pips. Then I don't mind to pay like 2 or 3 pips, to the broker. That's perfectly fine. So this is the way you should be planning your trade, and you need to understand how you can adjust your spread based on the trade plan. But if you're looking here, like these pairs, how they're doing it, and then you jump into it, and but if you don't know how many pips you're looking, you don't know when you're going to be exiting it, then you're going to be end up paying too much. A spread, even spread is low, but you're going to end up paying too much. So my personal recommendation is always look at the plan. So if you're looking like 20, 30 pips, easily you can get it. And it's okay if 2 pips in, spread, then I'm okay to give it, no problem. But if I'm not, I'm not going to be able to get like 20, 30 pips, then there's no point me to get in with the 5 pips or 2 for 4 pips spread. I should wait when the price is coming like 1 pips or 2 pips spread. Depends on the pair you selected. Most of the like dollar, euro, USD, that always we have like less spread. You can see here I just open a long position. You can see even less than 2 pips. We have the spread here. So I hope that makes sense. Any other question?
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
Ashraf, I just got a text from someone asking about the 5K offer that you were saying last.
Yes, yes, yes. Still valid. Still valid. If you open a $5,000 of an account, message me, have book one-to-one session with me, guys, and I will definitely is going to help you through live analysis at the New York session. I'm very active, and then definitely we'll have a one-to-one session, and I'll go through your trading plan. If you don't have it, I will help you to build a trading plan, and I will help you to, to how to trade that 5K account. And if you're performing very well, there's other possibility that we can also get more funding as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, I think we'll have one more question. Perfect. Excellent job, Carlos. If you open an account, definitely just message me or speak to the management team, and they will pass my details to you. And then definitely we can have one-to-one session and will help you to trade. All right, guys, I think we have almost finished my timing. And as always, I'm going to be coming back next week again. Whatever information I'm giving you here, pay attention to detail. This is the small details every time. Write down your things, what you have learned, and something new. And if you have some question in my previous webinar, this is the opportunity you can keep asking. This is the way you're going to develop your knowledge, right? Write down your question, and when we can meet next time, ask the question. And don't try to ask this question. There's no answer stupid question, just there's only questions. Okay. And I highly recommend, guys, come online on the MyQFX platform, especially at the New York session. That's going to be morning time from you guys, especially for the US. And take the maximum benefit. All right, guys, that's it for now, and all the best, and look forward to see you next week. Take care, guys. Bye bye.